Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me today on Mundane Mystic Live at 5. Haven't been with you for a while. I will explain that another day. And I want to apologize in advance today if my message, if my thing is not well prepared and maybe a little scattered. But I felt a great urgent need to share something very important. As you know, my title for this message today is MTG. Please stop talking, and it clearly goes to a particular person in the political realm who is doing great damage with her words. She is making life very difficult, and she's creating great danger for everyone. If you're like me, your heart is aching from what we've experienced with three children and three adults being killed by yet another shooter with yet another weapon of war in their hands. This time, a woman. But what do you hear when you listen to Marjorie Taylor Greene? Oh, she's got the answer. The girl was trans. She's not a girl, she's a woman, 28 years old. She's trans. Trans people shouldn't have guns because they're not in their right minds when they got all those wrong hormones going on. Oh, did it mention that she's been under care for mental illness and emotional illness? Did they say that? Did they say she had legally purchased weapons of war that she got? She had seven. Did they say any of that part? Did they say anything about, oh, we need to find a way to stop this? No. Marjorie Taylor Greene, oh, did I say that out loud? Yeah, I did. She uses words as bullets, but she's shooting thoughts, error thoughts, lies and assumptions out into a realm where so many people will not bother to check if it's true. Instead of facts in our world today, we are being inundated with opinions and thoughts, and most of them are unhinged. And it is unfortunate. So, why is the metaphysical aspect here? What is the metaphysical aspect? One of the teachings is that the thoughts we consistently hold in mind manifest in our world. So if you are spewing lies as bullets and they are hitting the right targets, which is the ignorant, people who are ignorant willfully or just lazily or whatever, ignorant. So this is making a world, a culture, a consciousness that we're currently living in. Instead of it being lighter and lighter, it is becoming darker and darker and more shadowy. As more people are sucked into ignorance, you know that thing about the blind leading the blind? Yeah, that's in the Bible. We have voices out there. Oh, and it's not just MTG. We got a few others, and I don't even think I have to mention them to you. But they are people who are spewing lies that are falling into the ears and minds of ignorant or ignorant people. If we want to be free, we need to have the light. We need to have truth. We need to lift ourselves up. Well, what really spurred me to this today was Marjorie Taylor Greene's comments about the trans community. Why not? It's a buzzword. She likes those buzzwords. Ooh, maybe she had an abortion. Ooh, do you see how crazy that is? I am inviting you to get out of the realm of ignorance and stupidity. Now, please don't just jump on me and don't just disappear. But I want to tell you, for all the people that say, oh, I don't watch the news, I can't, it depresses me. You know what? I'm real sorry it depresses you. And there's a big difference between being informed, being correctly informed, and being willfully ignorant, and the other one, immersing yourself. Don't immerse yourself in the news, it will make you crazy. But if we don't pay attention, that's like that symptom that we have. It's that sore that doesn't heal. It's that could possibly cancerous lump. It's that we cannot continue to ignore it. I was very distressed today because as I was, preparing for the message, I did see something come across my screen, and it was about a Senator Tim Burchett, who says, we're not going to fix it. We can't. It's bigger than both of us. Would it be different if it was his daughter, his wife, his dog, his bank account? Something that would really matter to him? So somebody said to him, excuse me, well, what do you think every day when you send your child to school? He said, oh, we decided we're going to homeschool. Homeschooling's not going to keep your kids safe. Have you never heard of a home invasion? I don't care what kind of wall you got around your house. It's not going to help. There is only one solution to these things, and it is getting to the truth. It is getting to cause. But my dear friends, you're not going to get to cause by ignoring what is happening all around you. What if there was a snake in your house? Wouldn't you search for that snake high and low or get out? Well, I can't get out of the country. There's too many people I love here, and I love our country. And truth be told, there are more good people than there are people who are out for themselves, ignorant, and dangerous, as we are involved with now. My dear friends, we have to learn to stand up and speak our truth, and speak our truth with love. And if we don't want to be like a particular MTG, we need to be rightly informed. Oh, remember talking about the shooter in Tennessee? Did anyone mention they were very heavily into video games? The boom, 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 shoot them up, blast them, watch that blood splatter. Yeah. Anything about that? And my loved ones, how much violence are your loved ones taking in on the TV? I challenge you. Look at the trailers for upcoming movies. They're dangerous. They're violent. Violence gets your adrenaline up, okay? Now, there's a difference between violence that makes us think and violence that is gratuitous violence, violence for the sake of violence, like pornography, which is sex for the sake of sex. These things do not bring us to a happy and healthy place. I'm sorry, I don't care, and I'm not judging this by your choice of partner. I am saying that we inundate ourselves with gratuitous, carnal concentration of our mind. We're not going to get any healthier. Our goal is to reach for the light, to be lifted up, and to come up higher. We can't do that if we're staying in the lower stages of human thinking, human feeling. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, not human beings having a spiritual experience. I want our world to be happy and healthy for myself, for my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, for you, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, for the animals, for everything. We must stay informed. Did you know that Florida is taking countless books off of bookshelves, including stories that teach about how our people of different cultures came through, about what they Rosa Parks is one of them, Ruby Bridges is another. These are people who rose above all the lowest thinking. Please, I invite you, be informed. You can Google the answers to anything you need and get reliable sources. We've had over 33 school shootings in the United States. So Burkett doesn't think, or what is his name? Burchett doesn't think anything can be done. I am very happy to live in a red flag state, which means if someone is known to be having mental impairment, emotional impairment, or violence, issues with violence, that they may not be permitted to buy a firearm or to have a firearm in their possession. I don't want to take away everybody's damn guns, and I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it. So if you're gonna say to me, "Oh, well, don't take away my guns. Over my dead body, you'll take away." Yeah, well, over your dead body, your gun may be taken out of your hand one day. Because my friends, if we don't address this, it is going to come to our doorstep. I can promise you that. And that's sad. Why? Metaphysics. It's called the law of increase. Everything that is sent out comes back multiplied for better or worse. You can do something. You can speak out for rights. You can educate yourself. We must stop the constant outpouring of disinformation, misinformation, flat out lies by people who really, seriously, honestly do not know what they're talking about. And if you don't know what you're talking about, better lock your lips. But how about if you just get yourself educated, learn, and stand for truth? The war that we are in, as said in the Bible, is not of weapons. It is of powers and principalities. That is energy, as we are all energy. Keep your energy clear and light. Keep it bright and shine the light of truth everywhere you go. God bless you. May we all find a way to prevent these horrible, unique to the United States of America, deaths through gun violence. God bless you.